Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Babushka Land. Today I'm going to give you a tour of my big peepee tower. So when I first started construction on this thing, I never really had an idea of what I was going to do with it. I knew it was going to be something practical, so I made sure I had a lot of room on the inside. So that's how you can see there's quite a wide base here, and then underneath I've got a whole plethora of things. On the outside here, you can see that I have a landing pad for flying. And then on the other side, I have another landing pad as well. And you can also go in through the side over here, but it's not quite as nice. It's still practical though, right? And then of course I have my Nether portal. If I pop into the Nether over here, you can see I have a somewhat organized Nether area where I can fly to different farms that I've set up. So yeah, having the Nether portal here gives me easy access to different farms as well as different locations throughout my world. And over here I have a deposit area, so I can put items directly into these hoppers. For example, if I click here and here, those will go into my item sorter. And then on this side, the items will go into the super smelter. So let's deposit everything. I've also made it so that I can put shulker boxes on top so that items can unload automatically. So if we take a look over here, these items can all be sorted. These items will need to go in a smelter, and these items over here can also be sorted. I'll take that map though. So now all I have to do is place the shulker boxes on top. And now you can see the items are draining and they will be put into the item sorter, whereas the items on the right side over here will go into the super smelter. Now the next floor down is the super smelter. So as you can see, I've got a hopper line over here that's connecting the sand, which needs to be cooked. I've got the fuel input over on this side, and then when all the items are finished cooking, they go into these chests. So I've set up a hopper line underneath that is being disabled by this redstone lamp right now. If I flick the switch, the items will drain into the item sorter. Same thing on this side. If I flick the switch, the items will drain into the item sorter. I also have a lava farm over here. Let's see if it's working. Oh yeah. So I can just turn that off by flicking the switch here. Now let's see if that actually works. I have a fuel deposit on the left side over here. Oh, wrong hole. It happens, it happens. Gotta get that fish out of there. Okay. So now I've got plenty of fuel and I've got plenty of product to be smelted. So let's turn this on. And as you can see, just like that, it is now activated. I guess no items are going into this one. That's too bad, but everything else is getting cooked. So that's great. You can see this thing in action. Let's see how fast those things are getting cooked over here. Look at that, the fish is coming through real fast. Over here, we've got more fish coming through, and all the rest of the items will also get cooked as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these buckets. Restock all the lava. Oh, wait. There we go. And I can fill up my fuel source again. Alright, so it's been a couple minutes. Let's see how things are going. Now we've got way more stuff that's cooked. And on this side, same thing. Now once all of these items are actually distributed, and I've taken all of the buckets out of these chests, I can simply flick these levers. And these chests will now drain out. And basically they will go into the item sorter over there. Now, let's check the next floor down. So over here, I have a netherite farm. Pretty simple. You can see the hopper line going up to the next floor over here. And you can also see this is where the netherite is collected. So I can always flick this lever as well. And this nether wart will now go into the item sorter. And if I hit this, all the nether wart will be farmed. And then it collects in this chest. The next floor down, I don't really have anything yet. Maybe I'll put something in here, maybe not. I haven't really decided yet. It is kind of like the second floor of my base over here. So this is the top of an iron golem farm with a trading hall. I've got a mini dripstone farm over here. And then I've got a stone farm over here, and then that's my old lava farm as well as my old smelter. But yeah, as you can see, if we go back over to the tower, the hopper line does continue down this way. And then through here, down to these little farms and the smelter, and then to the item sorter. Now we can just go to the bottom floor. And as you've noticed, I do have an elevator system so that I can get to all the floors. I can go up and down one floor on each level, and then each floor has access to the 5th floor, which is the landing pad. So like the nether portal, right, and the place you might want to fly away from, as well as the ground floor. The ground floor is where the item sorter is located, so obviously that's key for easy access. So if I just pop around this way, I've got fast access to the item sorter. So if I go over here, it'll say going up to the 2nd floor, so that's kind of that empty room, going up to the nether portal, and going welcome to the ground floor. So let's go up to the nether portal. As you can see, it takes me past all the other floors, and there I am. And then from here, I have the base department. So I figured I'd put my more valuable possessions up here. Like I've got some elytra, I've got some netherite gear, and then I've got my map selection. I also have my world map as it is currently. But eventually I'll decorate this room, make it look a little bit better. And yeah, I don't know, it needs to be more cozy, you know? Just needs to be more cozy. It took me like I don't know, it took me a year to build this roof because I was too lazy to do it. But now that I've finally done it, I feel like this looks pretty good. Maybe one day the skyline will have more tall buildings in it, but that's what I've got for now. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.